My baby like to string me up 좀 더 내게 다가와 내게 맞춰 my face 살짝 너의 맘을 slide 그냥 미치게나 싶어 넌 어떻게 생각해 자 follow me now 이 리듬에 다시 make me spin We're making music Every day we play 가볍게 grooving 느낌대로 해 Don't stop the music Hands up on my bass 지금부터 lower 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 We won't be down Ba-dum bum bum bass Ba-dum bum bum bass Ba-dum bum bum bass We got that boom ba-dum on my bass 좀 더 lower 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 We want that 박자에 맞춰 up down 줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 가만 자꾸만 flat 괜찮으면 어때 우리 사이 keep going make a baseline 너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 따라와 들만의 찬란 Hands in the sky you know what I like We making music Every day we play 가볍게 grooving 느낌대로 해 Don't stop the music Hands up on my bass 지금부터 lower 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 We want that Ba-dum bum bum bass Ba-dum bum bum bass Ba-dum ba-dum bum bum bass Ba-dum bum We got that ba-dum on my face Ba-dum on my face 좀 더 lower 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 We want that We're making music Every day we play 가볍게 grooving 느낌대로 Don't stop the music Hands up on my bass 지금부터 lower 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 We want that Alright 내 손을 잡고 떠올라 Hey Alright 너와 내가 잡고 떠올라 Hey Alright 우리 계속 같이 떠올라 Lower lower
Halo guys. Halo cek. Bapaknya mati guys. Ganti sama Shevchenko aja. Merah tuh.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Harry Kane.
And the shots!
You see this.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence
It's so
saw nothing
easy.
coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Camavinga. Aims beyond the defence. That has not gone well. Tries to thread one through. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. And he's definitely onside. And that is expertly dealt with. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Good, real chance! Oh, good finish! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's taking no chances there. It's Kane! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Messi! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Alexander-Arnold makes a dash for it. Zielinski. Guardiola. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. What a throw in. Guardiola looking understandably energised after his goal. Camavinga over to the right flank, spread neatly. Messi crosses it in, and it's claimed by the keeper. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Caicedo. It's Camavinga. And he was quick to react. Zielinski. Now he's got space here. Camavinga. Messi. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Zielinski. Played out to the left flank. And no, that was never going to make it. Ferran Torres has created one goal already. Now it's Son Heung-min. In with the challenge. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Zielinski. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. Shot a goal! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Hits off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very...
And we've reached half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18. À sa place.
So right back into the action.
Numéro 21.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Shevchenko. Zielinski. Oh, they could break here. Zielinski gets on his bike and on the move. There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caicedo. And the shot's on here. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Ferran Torres.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferran Torres. Zielinski does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol has given away a free kick. Camavinga. Vardiol. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And it's Camavinga. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ferran Torres. Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And Vardiol. Sabani. Caicedo. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Alexander-Arnold. And Caicedo opts for safety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Zielinski.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Zielinski. And it's... Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kamavinga pokes it out wide. That'll be a throw-in. Caicedo. Ferran Torres is onto this. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 8.
And here's Shevchenko. And he has been fouled there.
Disappointing, very
Oh,
disappointing.
okay, sure.
He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi with a real chance here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Shevchenko! Out towards the flank. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shevchenko. This looks promising. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, a gilt edge! And the shot! Oh, crossbar! No way through, so back it comes. Space for him to turn and look. Ferran Torres. Just 5 minutes left. He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. Great shoots! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Messi is flagged offside. Could be danger here. Oh, beautifully deceptive. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a gem, an absolute gem. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and an even quicker.
Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take it.
Zielinski! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shevchenko gets it away. And there goes the final whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and is... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Camavinga. Shot, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Kashima Antlers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. So no flag here. Could be danger here. And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. It's gone out for a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Caicedo. Zielinski. And here's Ferran Torres. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. It's a sweeping cross. Caught offside that time. Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Zielinski. And they're on him in a flash. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Camavinga. Zielinski tries a measured ball, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Now that is a hefty challenge. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Zielinski approaching the half-hour mark. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Spread it left. And a chance! Oh, good finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
22 minutes is number 23.
Merah masuk.
Andrei Shevchenko.
It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I opened my heart and saw it was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving, it's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving, will never be apart. Guess you have the real love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Shevchenko! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. That's good play. And it's Fernandez. Tries to dink it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Zielinski. Now it's Ferran Torres. Some really good ball movement. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zielinski. Hakimi. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
Oh, he's having a go! And he's scored! The first significant strike. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Fernandez. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That's a throw. Fernandez. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost shot a goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi with the short one. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Hakimi. Oh, well played. Shevchenko. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's had it taken off him. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Oh. And the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Guardiola. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. And it's been hooked away. And here's Messi. Zielinski. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Searching passes played there. Zielinski. And this is Shevchenko. Messi. And this is Messi. Backward it goes. And it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. And the shot! And he's managed to get rid. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Messi. Modric. He can run onto that. Now Mbappe. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Shifted it to the flank. Right, Shevchenko. Can he get onto this? Ferran Torres. He's got away. Camavinga. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's quick to get rid. Gets a good foot in there. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Donnarumma getting this one clear.
Paris Saint-Germain have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Fernandez. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That's good vision. He's in a great position here. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, le numéro 21.
Messi goes short, and the shot!
Le numéro
Now, who's
22.
going to be first to
Le
this?
numéro 13.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Camavinga and Caicedo. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now he's got space here. Shevchenko looking to receive it in space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Messi. Camavinga. Caicedo. Modric. That's destined for the flank. Camavinga. And it's Hakimi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Zielinski. Aims beyond the defence. Elects to cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. So what can they make of this? Serginho, great vision. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. And here's the chance to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open...
And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Kane getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Zielinski. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Donnarumma clears without hesitation. Spread it left. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Camavinga. And this is Kane, closing in on goal. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he can thump it away. Stood up well to him there. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Merci de votre...
Picture this, I'm posted, mind my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Or we gon' move? Dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the board with the room, move my body. I just gotta lose my shoes when I feel really loose, but you can't stop me. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket, look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robots.
Lamanya.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. Looking here to chip it through. And it's hoisted clear. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice physical challenge. He shifted it to the flank.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
No prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Zielinski. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. There's the shot! First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zabani wins the duel this time. Vardiol. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. So we're still where we started right now. That is good progress on the left. Zielinski. Now it's Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Messi. No, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Shevchenko. Spread it left. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Caicedo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Is there any support? He might not need it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zabani did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for the run. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. And he's forced to go back. Çalhanoğlu. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
He's intervened well there. Spread out to the left. Caicedo. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. quality ball.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Zabani. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now, can they get him away? That's where it came from.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Has a look and place it forward. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Oh, cracking ball. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Shevchenko. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's a decent ball. Zabani. Here's Zielinski. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zielinski, Kamavinga, Zielinski, and he's been shifted off it. Zabani. And Guardiol. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Alexander-Arnold. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Messi. Kamavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Almost an hour gone. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's nice. And that has put a halt to things. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Tries from a long way out. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Changement en cours.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Ferran Torres looking to receive it in space. Zielinski. That has not gone well. Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Zielinski for Ferran Torres. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's straight offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Camavinga, Calhanoglu, and he cuts out the supply. And that is a little undercooked. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Ferran Torres. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Camavinga. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And Shevchenko! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't half hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 22. Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 8. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 2.
Jimenez.
Attention, changement.
So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ferran Torres is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Messi. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both
À leur
sides.
place,
Paris
le numéro
Saint-Germain
4.
now on the verge
numéro
of
15.
victory,
Changement.
save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Ferran Torres. Begin. And here's Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the
Il y
clock.
aura 4
No need
minutes
to
de
overly
temps
commit
additionnel.
now.
Shevchenko. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Valverde. Ferran Torres. Threads one in. Valverde. Oh, shooting chance! It is close, but that is the last of it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Shevchenko, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. Even my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, you can see my shine, so I ain't been doing up high this week. Wanna move on, see out of this ends, I still got family back in Nigeria. They ain't got time for the online beats, I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance, live every day like it's your last. They ain't got time to break a place, hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes, I live one life, I can't waste time, that's why.
Paris Saint-Germain are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
There's the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly over... Can he finish? And the finish! Oh, off the bar!
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here.
Real chance! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Big chance! And a chance! And it's there! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. The lightness of step. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of...
And the shots! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're
Oh, he's all alone. Shoots! And that's in. They are purring, truly purring.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Shevchenko! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! About as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right...
Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
What?
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And this is Messi. Messi! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
It's a mass exodus.
The referee says that is that for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. The second half is up and running. Decent chance! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where the... Tries a shot! Off the post! And
Ridiculous.
it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either.
He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final.
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally...
Yeah.
It's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
But pour l'équipe du Paris
And it
Saint-Germain.
adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage...
And the shot! And a neat finish!
Onset.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Après 73
Al
minutes de
Nassr
jeu.
have opted to make another change here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vardiol. Goes for a shot! Oh, impressive strike.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And he's in on Ferran Torres! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy. Messi, he's through on goal here. Shot a goal!
Pecah.
And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tries to pass it through. Oh, just the keeper now. Shapes to shoot! And it's in. It hurts, does it not? That's that, the end. Paris
Serius.
Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together.
Divisi 10 bot. Divisi 9 ya.
I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want.
Jer. Lewandowski. Naruto.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
And the finish! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here.
He's in! Must be! Shot a goal! That's fallen kindly here. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
steaming on goalwards, and he shoots. And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Zielinski. That's a cute ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he spark a counter here? Quarter of an hour played. Can he finish? And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good spread. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Closing in, chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And he shoots! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Easy guys.
That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position. He's having a shot!
Ooh.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Zielinski. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Against the crossbar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shevchenko. Ødegaard. Zielinski. Oh, super ball. Judge, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. Keeper, decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Ferran Torres! Oh, impressive strike.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Such a clever touch. Shoots! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the shot!
Gila.
Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó en el minuto 45 el dorsal 22.
Saweria. Here's Zielinski.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Driving forward. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he's gone looking for safety. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Paris Saint-Germain are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Messi gets a foot in here, and the shot! And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Neymar. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. And this is Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Real chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitation...
He's in one-on-one. Great chance! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And he's being shifted off it. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Threads one in. Zielinski providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! And no mistake. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Marcó en el minuto 70 el dorsal 6.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's had it taken off him. It's a promising position. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And this is shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Great vision. It's played through for him. And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour.
There's the shot! And that has flown over.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, there's the clearance. Pinches it off him. Neymar. And it's Shevchenko. Ferran Torres. And this is Messi. Shevchenko. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh no, what has happened here? Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that was vital. No, he's not getting his way this time. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Andrei Shevchenko! Formidable! Truly formidable! About as smooth as it gets!
Marcó en el
And it
minuto
adds
86
further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal 99. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 24. Neymar. El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Caicedo. The pressing's intense, and it's... Oh, they could be caught out here! Played back to the goalkeeper.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Spread to the right. That's Valverde. Ferran Torres. Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Valverde. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. And the counter is on. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, look at the space here. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a...
Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity.
You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Everybody be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. Ain't what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body does keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world.
Let it talk to me.
Set it.
Just slow it down, let your body speak.
Turn it up.
I know that timing is everything. Infinity.
Let it talk. Step, step.
Paris Saint-Germain can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Paris Saint-Germain need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Oh, that's Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's having a go! Oh no, this does not... And again! And yes, it's there! Two! And we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, now he can run away with it. And Shevchenko! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is goal number 20. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing.
Decent chance! And he should have made it 4.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Ferran Torres. And here's Ferran Torres. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Now it's Kane. That is good strength. Played out towards the right wing. Ferran Torres.
This is the time you need that pace.
Guardiol. Threads one in. Akanji deals with that comfortably. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Great vision. Ferran Torres.
Salah.
Caicedo. That's Kane. Zielinski with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Guardiol. Akanji. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Jimenez. It's Camavinga. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Caicedo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's had it nicked away, and he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Shevchenko does well to get it back. Look at the steps. Zielinski! And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And this is Messi. He's in. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
You can run onto that. And Shevchenko! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory. And it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Paris Saint-Germain really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Paris Saint-Germain enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. Shevchenko! And a neat
Shevchenko.
finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Vardiol. Caicedo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end? And the finish! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vardiol really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
Tries a shot!
Basta.
And he couldn't keep it down.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Akanji. And it's Jimenez. And Caicedo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tries a measured ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Vardiol. Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. And this is... He's had a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's run loose here. That's a shade optimistic. Caicedo.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Olise. Shevchenko being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Shevchenko. That's tidy. So much time and space here. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Just about up to 75 minutes. That's been cut out, well played. Fagioli. And here's the chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Zielinski for Ferran Torres. Guardiola. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well played, kept cool and dealt with it. Donnarumma did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's the throw. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, nice touch. And he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been...
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Jimenez. And Guardiola in with the challenge. And this is Shevchenko. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Shevchenko! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Caicedo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain are going up, and now they can dream. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
To pass myself, I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself, I just one day. I say, yeah, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Say you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. We jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back, what will be must be.
Now my late night day, I don't get time to chase cloud. I'm more happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people did the world, not enough souls to make human.
Some guy love feel like them think a game, them fin no man while when them think with him. Them think them know them just know them
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Played in by Robertson, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Shevchenko. He's found a way through. And that is well clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Guardiola. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Shevchenko. Now it's Kane. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Camavinga. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter.
Chance! He's got away with one there. And it's Shevchenko. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him all? Great chance! And again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ferran Torres gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Passes short and sharp. Camavinga approaching the half-hour mark. And the through ball. Jimenez clears without hesitation. And that's been won straight back. And here's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now this could be a chance. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a good ball. Thinks about the shot. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shevchenko, decent chance! And that has been cleared. Mikel Oyarzabal, a good-looking ball. Tries to play it through. Cleared without hesitation. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Thinks one through. That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Zielinski. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Kane. Always onto this. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Akanji cuts it out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That is very well defended. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Oops, no.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Bit too much weight on the pass. Camavinga. Shot could be on the finish! Goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important...
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Caicedo.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he's had it nicked away. Vardiol. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Camavinga. Kane. And Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this? Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position.
Son Heung-min clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. Vardiol. Zielinski. He's going to be disappointed with that. expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Messi. Kane.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Driving forward. And this is Shevchenko. Camavinga. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vardiol. They get a throw in.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Messi. Aimed to be... He's had a shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Messi. Right, Shevchenko. Shevchenko powering forward here. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well cleared. Could move up a gear here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Threads one in. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. He's shifting. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oyarzabal. Zielinski. Vardiol. Zielinski has got himself a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
From city to city, romancing and roll.
Ayer.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it.
Paris Saint-Germain, Porto.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Paris Saint-Germain with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Serginho gets flagged offside. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Van Dijk. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Now it's Shevchenko. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Shevchenko. That's the keeper's ball. Llorente. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's found a way through.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? Cucurella, cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. It's a goal kick.
Porto definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Tries to pass it through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zabani. Caicedo. This is a promising build-up. And here's Zielinski. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Now Tonali. Zielinski tries to play it through. Can he latch onto this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
But pour l'équipe de Porto.
How very smart. He just got it right.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager...
Decent chance! Goal! Porto! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And now he has two. Porto leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho's cross. And that should get the job done. Rice! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
That has not gone well. And he was quick to react. And here's Messi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That's a quick free kick. Llorente. Corner. And we have our very first corner. He's there to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's Messi.
Temps additionnel, 3
Now it's
minutes.
Tonali. Deep into stoppage time. Messi threads one in. Serginho. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? This possibly the last play of the half. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Koundé kept aware, and that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Gets us going once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Zielinski. Fernandez. And it's Rice. And he's quick to return it. Zielinski. Mbappe. That's a good foot in there. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Llorente. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Serginho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Zielinski receives it in a good position. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Paris Saint-Germain needing a change of fortune here. He's picked his way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Camavinga, it's a really well-measured ball. Rice. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zielinski. And it's Caicedo. Now Zabani.
Alah.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Changement
The
pour
two
le Paris
coaches
Saint-Germain.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro
Well, it's pretty
13.
obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Le numéro 8.
Alexander-Arnold.
Le numéro 21.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rice. Oh, what a mistake! Rice gets a foot in here.
No nueces.
Terrific save by Spila. Excellent. Fernandez!
Ah, sick.
And he makes no mistake. And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Well, the old saying about a wounded animal and all that being at its most dangerous has definitely held through this time.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Brilliantly cut out.
Porto clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Fernandez. Wrong time, excellent interception. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest.
Nah.
Oh, terrible pass. He might be big chance. And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hit.
And he welcomes it in. Zabani gets over and intercepts. McAllister, and here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Fernandez. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. He leaps for it! And that is as much as we have time for. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 Now 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 내 버려도 I just can't stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock knock 쏟아지는 비 익숙해져 난내 두 손에 쏟아지는 light 여름에도 떠는 폰 고장나 버려 난 비용 비켜내야 뺏기지 마라 위험 빨리 비켜봐 on my way 좀 더 비겁되게 do my dance 걸음마저 step 길을 끌진 내가 굿보인 get on my way up cause I be bustin' 이제는 또 pass 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 난 내 시선을 뺏어 I see you crossing 내가 난 100점 상을 줘 너 여유가 봤어 언제든 난 stepping 떠나보낸 굿굿굿굿 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장난버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 바닥이 더 뜨거워 누가 뭐라도 난 이대로 원하는 this one 내 길을
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Paris Saint-Germain need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Kamavinga, Shevchenko, Messi, brilliantly cut out. Pinches it off him. Some good work on the right flank here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Takes a shot! Goal!
이시게
Saint-Germain! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. This has gone, presumably for offside. Jimenez. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. And he's following up. That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Right, Shevchenko. That's been cut out, well played.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Zielinski. Akçakolu. Ferran Torres.
Nah, penalti
He's
yang
got that
buruk.
all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Mata pitching
So
bulat.
this to pull level. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, it's come to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. This is a promising build-up. Vardiol. And here's Mbappe. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Camavinga did well to... He's having a hit! And again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now. He is through here. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Zielinski. Well timed, excellent interception. Zielinski. That's really well manoeuvred. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Space for him to turn and look. Akçakolu. He's found space here. Akçakolu. Akçakolu puts the ball in.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Zielinski.
Aduh.
That is good progress on the left. Mbappe in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. And he's made sure that's not getting through, and it's slung out wide. Zielinski.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Zielinski. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gear. Akçakolu! needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Saweria.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So, into the second half. Quick to tries from a long way out. And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And a chance! Goal!
Whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? No, that's been intercepted. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Zielinski, decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Nicely shaped ball, nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Akanji cuts it out. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Caicedo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vardiol. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that was vital. Zielinski. And he's had it nicked away. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field, number 6, Aktukolu. Number 8, Eduardo
Intercepts the
Camavinga.
throw. That's well read.
Coming on the field,
Tries a deft little ball.
number 15,
Out of play for a goal kick.
Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Well, I'm not sure this is one for protecting the lead, Peter. The manager seems to be telling him to keenly press from the front.
And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
And we have our very first corner.
Caicedo. Coming on the field is number
Kanji attempts a clearance.
Fagioli.
Taipo are looking to go forward now. And it's Zielinski. Valverde. He's having a hit. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Valverde! He doesn't look too happy with that. Foot in. Now it's Shevchenko. Always onto this. He's found a way through. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Zielinski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's good running with the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Fagioli gets over and intercepts. And it's Camavinga. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Here comes the corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept. And Shevchenko! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
Out towards the flank. And he's being shifted off it.
Taipo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Has another go! Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Messi! Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Deep into stoppage time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ferran Torres is in a really good position out wide. Fagioli. Great chance! Yes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Kane makes a dash for it. Kane stood his ground. Oh, shooting chance! And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a
tiba-tiba
game
drop
that
tadi.
could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve...
Oke, naik sih 7.
You still have this effect. So incredible, credible. I didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I'm invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go
Tak umaasan no.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause I can't